Hello. Are you ready to be a mathematician? Get that math brain warmed up. We are going to start today with an act it out story. So, here is the story. Lynn picked 8 flowers from the garden, and Tyler collected 6 flowers. Did Lynn or Tyler collect more flowers? How can you act out this story? So, I know that Lynn picked some flowers. I know that Tyler picked some flowers. Lynn picked 8 and Tyler picked 6. And I want to know who collected more flowers. How can we act that out? I'm sure your friends at school are going to have a lot of different thoughts. We could use our fingers. We could draw pictures. Maybe use linking cubes. All right. So for you today, now, if you want to act this out at home, find something that you have 8 of and you have 6 of. All right. I'm going to use some linking cubes here. So let me get this set up so that you can see. And, oops, on my paper here or on my whiteboard, I'm going to put an L for Lynn. And I'm going to put a T for Tyler. Okay, so Lynn picked 8 flowers. So let's see if I have 8 here. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Tyler collected 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the all-important question is, who collected more flowers? Do you know the answer already? You might. If you didn't know the answer already, we could see which one is more by matching up the flowers. So I can match up this flower with that one, this one with this one, like we've matched things before. And when I get to the end, I realize that these two do not have a match. So that tells me that L for Lynn, she has more flowers than Tyler. That's right. Now, another way to do it would have been that we said Lynn had 8. So let me put an 8 here if I can. And Tyler had 6. What do you know about the numbers 8 and 6? Do you already know that 8 is more than 6? So you might have been able to figure it out just because you knew if Lynn had 8 and Tyler had 6, that 8 is more than 6. Or we could change it and we could say 6 is fewer than 8. Good job. Now, the other thing your friends are going to be doing today, and you can do this however it works for you at home, they are going to have their number cards and they're going to turn them upside down and they're going to pick one. All right. Now, I decided that I'm just going to pick the number 2 because that one's pretty easy for me to do for you at home. All right. So then somewhere on the table or on the couch or on the floor or wherever you're working, take that number and lay it there. So if you have to write the number, if you have number cards and you want to put them down and then flip one over, but I am going to say my number is 2. Then I need you to go around the house and the things that are okay to touch, see what different ways you can show me 2. So before I got started, I started digging around on my desk to find out ways I could show 2. Now, I decided before I even got started that I could draw 2 hearts. I know that TWO spells 2. And then I started looking for other things. So I found 2 scissors. I have 2 apple clips. I have 2 sticky notes. And I have 2 erasers. I could even borrow here from my cubes. I have 2 purple cubes and I have 2 pink cubes. So your friends are going to do that. And then we're going to do a gallery walk, meaning we're going to walk around the room and we're going to look to see what everybody came up with for their number. So if you do that at home and you want to take a picture or send a little video, you're more than welcome to do that. And I can share that with your classmates, or it's just something you can do at home with your family. So maybe challenge yourself to do one of the bigger numbers. 2 is pretty easy, but if you do like 6 or 7, you have to count very carefully to make sure that you have 7 Legos, that you have 7 forks. You could even sound out the word 7. Seven. That would give you a good challenge. So challenge yourself. Don't do 1 or 2 or 3, maybe even 4. Those are the easy numbers. Challenge yourself with one of the bigger numbers and see what you can do with that. All right. So have fun counting. Have fun exploring around the house to see what kind of crazy things you can come up with that you can put on your chart to show and represent a number up to 10. All right. I'll see you next time, friends.